Hello, how's everyone doing? I'm coming to you live from my home studio tonight at my dining room table. It's now, I think, week 2 of anchoring from home. I now have a camera instead of my phone normally I was doing it on my phone last week. So now I'm a little bit more official with a camera. Well, I'm a lot more official with a camera and a TVU, which is the way that you all are able to see me live. So it's much better quality, the audio is better, it looks better. And it just gives us a little bit more interaction because there's no delay. So that is crucial when it comes to doing this. I just wanted to, obviously let me know what questions you've got for me, but really to run you through what we're working on for the news at 6. We are talking about, unfortunately, where our cases are right now, how many cases in California, worldwide 1 million cases. So that is a startling number, obviously. That's across the world though, that's not in the United States. So just want to make sure that's clear. But we're also talking about here in Sacramento County, our cases have obviously jumped, and the public health director in our county has now come out to say that a lot of cases are linked to church gatherings. So our Van 2 is following up on this tonight. There's a specific church in Rancho Cordova that was named as one that's responsible for dozens of cases. Let's see, more than 70 cases are tied to one church alone. So, of course, this is a big talker, but it's also just something that we need to make sure people know about, because gatherings in general are what's leading to a surge of cases in some communities. So that's something that we're working on. Van 2 is on that story for us tonight. We're going to have a live look from her coming up just in a couple minutes here on the news at 6. So we'll tell you what church, we'll tell you what they're doing, we'll tell you how the public health director believes this happened. Also, Sleep Train Arena, the governor says today that the state signed a contract to turn Sleep Train Arena into a temporary hospital. So we're giving you an update on that. Obviously, there's a big push to get more beds to help people who are not sick from coronavirus, but also to, prepare for the possible surge or the likely surge of cases in California, in our county. So that's another big talker. Obviously, Sleep Train Arena has not been used in quite some time. But that is what a new update is that we're going to share with you coming up soon. And there's more help for small businesses from the state. We're talking about that. We're also talking about this whole debate about masks, who should be wearing them, when should you be wearing them. The mayor in Los Angeles did a news conference yesterday wearing one, and he told people who are in the LA area to be wearing them when they're out in public. So we're just kind of clearing up some confusion there, telling you what public health leaders are saying about masks. Also, just the shortage of masks in general is a big talker. So doing that story as well. We're going to answer some questions about the stimulus package and the bill. We're also talking to a family whose father is right now fighting in the hospital against coronavirus. So when we hear these stories of families who are really facing this true reality, it just brings it to a different perspective and a different light. A lot of numbers are being thrown out of this many cases, but we have to remember that these are all fathers and mothers and sisters and brothers. They're all people who belong to a family. So, at the end of the day, this is really hurting a lot of people, and it's really a fight right now to stay alive. A lot of people are on ventilators, and we're going to bring you one specific story of a family here in this area who's part of this number of cases. So we're talking to them, getting an update from our public health leaders here in Sacramento County, talking about the food banks. We've got a lot of stories coming up on the news at 6. And this is pretty much what my home studio looks like. This is what you all see on TV. It's a little angled differently though, because I can't have you right in front of the camera just in case, it gets in the shot. But I hope you all are doing well. I know this is a trying time for so many, so if there's anything that we can do to help, I'm so grateful. I have this position in this job that I'm able to provide you all updates and be someone that you all can get help from. So that's why I'm here. If there is anything, any questions you have, you can obviously message me or comment here, and we will get those questions answered to the best of our ability. We've been getting thousands of texts into our number at ABC 10. It's 916-321-3310. And that's a number you can just text right now on your own phone, and it'll go directly to our phones, and then someone will get back to you with an answer. So it's been really important for us to connect with you all and make sure that we're helping when it comes to this, because it is a very daunting situation, and things are changing every single day, and more news is coming out, and it seems scary and anxious and all of that, and we feel it too. So we're right here with you, fighting through this as well, and trying to stay as safe as we possibly can too, so that we're not getting sick, so that we can still provide you all the news. It's just important. So I can't quite see the questions, but it looks like William's asking, can I fish still? Yeah, you can still do outdoor activities. You just can't gather in big groups. People, the hikes, most popular hiking trails, most national parks, okay, thanks Joe, are closed right now after Newsom made that announcement, because there were just hundreds of people gathering, and obviously that's not practicing social distancing if you're going on a hike with hundreds of other people and using the same trails. And what if someone coughs on the trail, so it poses a risk for a lot of people, even if you're still outside. We were just hearing on World News Tonight that they were doing a story of droplets, and they can travel, if you have a sneeze, they can travel up to 27 feet without blocking that sneeze. So, it's just something to make a note of. But yeah, we're a couple minutes away from the news at 6, so I'll just keep this going if you all want to see how this is done. It's going to be a lot of just me waiting for my turn, really, because right now that's kind of the situation, is that I have little bits and pieces in the show, and then Chris is also co-hosting with me, and then Monica's also live from home. So it's kind of a lot of me waiting for my turn, and then I go. But I have, if people want to know how this works, I have a, what are these things called? AirPods. And that is what I'm hearing my producer through. And I have a phone call to her right here, so I can hear her cue me and tell me when I'm live. I also have my computer right here, and that's where my scripts are. So I'm kind of toggling through the scripts. The camera's behind this phone, and then I have a big light up here that's lighting the area, and I have a backlight right here, and the microphone is actually hidden underneath this sweater. I don't know. Do restaurants still do takeouts and drive-thrus when they're closed? Yes, Frankie, they are definitely doing still takeouts and drive-thrus. It depends on the restaurant, obviously, but that's another way you can support local businesses right now, is to get dinner or lunch or breakfast at your favorite spot, because those are still up and running, and they would love to have business right now, given what's going on. So, I'm going to get my scripts queued up. I'll keep this going. I'll probably stop it after the first block, just because, then you all can tune in and watch the rest of the newscasts on ABC 10. But I'll keep it going for the first little bit here. And if you have questions, let me know. Hello, Hector. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Sam. Oh man, my favorite local restaurant. Okay, just a couple more minutes until the show. I don't have a favorite per se, and I know that's frustrating. I just can't pick. There's so many amazing ones. But the last one I had, which was great for to go, was Burger Patch. Hit the spot. I can't have dairy. I mean, I can, but I get a pretty upset stomach, and I get breakouts and stuff. It's not fun. So I just cut dairy from my diet. And Burger Patch is vegan. So I can have their milkshakes, I can have their cheeseburger, because it's not real cheese and it's not real meat. So I'm all about Burger Patch right now. Another thing too is I do not have a teleprompter at all. So when I'm on camera, I am memorizing what I'm saying and kind of just going off the cuff of what the script says. So I haven't been able to really do it word for word, but I do say the script. So 45 seconds out. 15 out. And I'm Madison Wade, again joining you from home tonight. Monica Woods and I doing our part to stop the spread of the coronavirus. Speaking of cases worldwide, we now have a startling new milestone in the cases that are happening across the world. More than 1 million people sick with coronavirus. And also in California, we just got new numbers showing the situation. More than 9,000 sick, up by more than 1,000 cases from yesterday. And more than 200 Californians now have died from the virus. In our area, Sacramento County has the most cases with 341 confirmed, up by 25 from yesterday. 10 people have now died in San Joaquin County, and the first person in Solano County has died. Cases continue to go up across Northern California, and the governor says infections won't peak until May. And the governor says we're not out of the woods yet. We can't stress this enough. It is critical we all follow the stay-at-home orders and practice social distancing. Chris? Yeah, you won't hear Chris because I can't even hear him. I can only hear him on my ear. So this is just a live look from my perspective. But if you want to see Chris, then you can watch both ABC 10 online or on TV, and you can watch us too.